Where are we? Did Nyx create this place? Or was it him?
Is he alright, Fuka? What happened?
Everything was engulfed by a bright light. I don't sense him. Don't tell me he...
No, that can't be. Try again. He can't be the only one. You gotta be kidding me.
Damn it! Not again!
We all decided to put our lives on the line. In fact, we came here knowing we would most likely die.
How could I be so powerless? This is what I was trying to prevent.
You're there, aren't you? I know you are! I refuse to believe that you're gone! Answer me! I know you can hear me!
We're here. Please let us hear your voice.
Everyone is desperately calling out for you. It's all right.
Don't worry.
That voice.
I will sleep once again. Normal days will return to this universe for you, and for him. He's found the answer to life's greatest question. It just happened a bit sooner than it will for the rest of you.
Life's greatest question.
I guess you'll find the answer one day as well. You too are a precious living thing. You just need to realize how the bonds of friendship have changed you.
Do you still want to go on a date with me?
The Dark Hour will soon vanish from this world. All will truly be relinquished from its dominion, and the legacy of life will continue.
Thanks, Ryoji.
Congratulations. You have the miracle you sought. We shall meet again someday.
And so Tartarus itself dies. Or at least withdraws back into the moon / Nyx. And it's me! I made the robot cry! And at long last, the dark hour is no more. The battle has ended. Tartarus and the Dark Hour have disappeared. By an unexpected miracle, the world was saved from the fall. Peace was restored, and people resumed their busy lives. No one remembered anything about the extraordinary turn of events, and so the season changed. ... 1 month later. March 3rd, a Wednesday. I was going to school.
Yo! Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school. Man, can you believe this year's already over? We're practically seniors now. Just one more year. You think anything interesting will happen?
Well, you never know.
Well, seeing the current seniors makes me wonder. Seems like all they frickin' do is study. Talk about boring. Is that gonna be us next year? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Seriously? What's her name then?
I don't know.
So then why are you giving me a hard time?
Yeah, if you don't remember, they did
it's always
mention it was
crazy in
possible
the
they'd
dorms
lose their
this time of
memories
year.
after the dark
So
hour
many
disappeared.
people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Akihiko Senpai's moving out. You know, the captain of the boxing team.
I know who he is, but I haven't really talked to him. Of course, all the graduates are leaving, even Kirijo Senpai.
Miss Student Council President. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Weird how I never noticed this the rest of the year.
Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
Bring!
It's nothing.
She looks kind of depressed, doesn't she? Wait, do you think she might be interested in one of us?
I doubt it.
Ouch, that hurts. By the way, Yukitan. Never mind, forget it.
Aw, come on now. Don't give me that.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just thinking.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything, so I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is kinda weird, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't really explain why. Anyway, that girl.
Oh, crap!
This is what happened when you stand around gabbing all day. Get in there! Class has ended for today. And I'm gonna take the time to talk to people, because that's important. Sup, Makoto? Dude, I've got a super important announcement to make. Wanna hear? Huh? Okay, here goes. And this is just between you and me, okay? Next year, there are 3 fine-looking women teachers coming in. After Miss Kanu leaves, there's no spark to the faculty roster, right? Miss Toriumi has that weird secret she refuses to tell anyone. Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine. Miss Terachi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even if Nurse is a guy. Even if he's good at his job, nurses are supposed to be girls. He's ruining my lifelong dream to fake sick, ditch class, and chat with the hot nurse. Hey, you okay, dude? You're not looking so good. You should see the nurse, but I'm not going with you, dude. Oh, and I heard those new teachers are coming by to check out the campus today. I'm thinking about hanging around the faculty office to scope them out. Wanna come? Alright. Wise decision, no sir, Makoto. See, starting next year, we can choose our homeroom. So we've got to make sure we choose the right one, if you catch my drift. Wait a minute. Aw, crap. Today's not March 3rd, is it? Shit, sorry, man. I gotta get lost before she gets here. Who's she? My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next year, but she's gonna swing by today and take a look around. But I'm not gonna be your damn tour guide. I don't want to lead her around everywhere by the hand and everybody can see me. I wish I had an older sister instead. Well, whatever. I'm gonna jet. Laters, Makoto. What a weird dude. Yo, Yukari. Ah, Makoto-kun. Sorry, I was just thinking about you. Hey, can we go somewhere else? Sure. Thanks. Are you okay, Makoto-kun? You don't look so good. Sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. Well, Yukari's eyes are cast down as if hesitating. It's my mom. I want you to meet her. Hey, that's not what I meant. I just promised to visit my mom, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I don't want to hurt her feelings. I still haven't sorted all this out inside. I think I do want to see her. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could come there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. I'll feel more confident just by having you around. I feel like I can clear the air with my mom if you come with me. So, if it's not too much trouble, how about it? Sounds good to me. Really? Thanks. I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry my family is such a pain. Hey, so, I bet you're thinking, couldn't I have gone out with someone with fewer problems? Hey, I wanted to go out with you. Hey, it sounds weird when you come out and say it right like that. I was just joking, jeez. It's almost spring break. It went by so fast, and we're already seniors. At the end of the year, we'll graduate and go to college, and then start a career? Wow, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together then? Of course we will. This is high school, these things last forever. I think so too. Well, let's talk about the near future then. How about going somewhere over spring break? Oh, maybe we could go to Destiny Land. But just the two of us, okay? You better not invite anyone else. Like, if we stay the night and stuff. I wonder if anyone else at the dorms would realize if we both went away for a night. That's an embarrassing thought. We'll talk more about it later. Don't forget to leave some time for you during spring break. Let's keep exploring the school. Hey, Yuko. Oh, hey, Makoto-kun. Are you leaving now? Me too. At least, I want to. But I've gotta go somewhere. Where? I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Honestly, I hardly ever read in the school library. I'm studying sports medicine, so I really don't have time today. But since we're here together, why don't we talk for a while? Wanna walk with me to the entrance at least? Well, I'll be going now. Good luck to you. Huh, yeah, thanks. Remember what I told you before, about finding my dream? I never had anything like that until now, so I'd been slacking off. Honestly, my grades suck. It's tough to get them back up. That's why I need to try hard. I seriously want to have fun with you, cross my heart, but I want to be with you. And I kind of want to feel you too. But I gotta be patient, that's what I keep telling myself. I want to take my dream into my own hands and stand next to you with my head held high. I want to walk alongside you. Hey, you just watch, I'll charm the pants off you. You'll fall in love with me all over again. I'm just kidding. See, I really need to be patient. Hey, you know that saying, beer tastes better after an honest day's work, right? That's just what I mean. If we're patient now and cool off for a while, then later on... you idiot, look what you're making me say! Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll see you later. Let's go out again sometime soon. Oh, hey Kazushi. Oh, hey. I don't mind, but you were going out with Yuko, right? She's been pretty energetic. Is that all because of you? Last time, she had this huge book about knees, and she was trying to figure out which muscle was where. It really tickled. How come she can't practice that stuff on you, dude? Well, she's a great girl, so don't let her down, okay, man? Then why did I just say that? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you about something. I just heard from the hospital about my knee. The results are in, and it's 100% healed. They said I can keep doing swim team. Dude, I was so happy, I almost broke the doctor's back, I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, if I'd kept hiding the pain in my knee, I get goosebumps, man. I was pushing myself too hard trying to catch up to you, and I got pissed off that nothing seemed to go right. I went too far again and shot my knee all to hell. Man, I was acting like a little kid. Well, I thought so, anyway. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but it was just my pride. And I got you, the guys on the team, and my parents worried for nothing. Man, I was such an baby. Hey, don't worry about it. Thanks, man. Well, at least I finally snapped out of it, even if it took me long enough. Thanks, Makoto. I couldn't have done it if you hadn't been there for me. I swear, right here, right now, that I'm gonna do better next year. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions like that. I'm gonna listen to people. It's hard for me, but, well, that's about it. I just wanted to tell you first. Now I'm gonna go head over to the faculty office and tell everyone there, and then tell the team. Dude, are you alright? You look kinda tired. Go get some rest, man. Your health is the most important thing, right? We're still signed up for the spring tournament. If you slack off, man, I'm gonna leave you in the dust. Later! Well, I'm gonna go back upstairs and find a bunch of the people that we skipped by getting teleported by Yuko. Hello, Chihiro? Oh, Makoto-san. Are you okay? You don't look so good. You should get home and rest before it gets worse. Right now, Oh, sorry, you're feeling sick, and here I am making you stand around. What were you gonna say? Makoto-san, well, it isn't much, but... Look at this flyer here. The history of passionate love between teachers and students. People are free to fall in love with each other. There's nothing bad about it. I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm gonna write a protest letter to the school paper. Oh, I'll be alright on my own. I'll go by myself. Makoto-san, thank you very much. I've made up my mind. It's not much, but next year, I want to join student council too. The things that showed me the way to change myself, it was student council, and you. So, I want to push myself harder. I want to like myself more. And I want you to like me more too. I want to be the first one in your thoughts. That's why, I like you. What am I saying? I can't believe I said something like that at school. I'm sorry. Well, please excuse me, but maybe next time we could go home together? Or not there. I have a lot of places I'd like to see. I want to visit each of them with you. Can't go in the student council. I think Junpei was still in here. I want to talk to Junpei. A lot of stuff's happened this past year. I don't remember what exactly, but it was big. I know that. But if it was that big, shouldn't I remember it a little better? Oh man, it's making my head spin. I'm confusing myself. What the hell did we do this year? See who else is around. Oh, there's Hidetoshi. Hello, Makoto-kun. You don't look good. Are you okay? Well, time flies. It's already March. There's something I wanted to tell you. We'll still be able to talk to each other next year, but I wanted to say this while we're still both on the student council. I'm going to quit the council. I'm just not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction? I think so. I see. Well, I feel differently. You're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Around January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking about how we could change that. What it would take to change society. I thought maybe one influential person could start a revolution. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do it creates more problems. That's what the Nixist incident taught me. I realized how naive I'd been. Now I think the best thing for society is more education. Things that each of us have to learn before going out into the world. That's what's needed most, so I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. See what I said back in Persona 2? Everyone in this game series becomes a teacher or a model. A society is dictated, or a cop. One of those three things. A society is dictated by its people. If we improve people's minds, society will be likewise improved. Aren't you gonna laugh at me? Say something like, you, a teacher? Don't laugh. I see. Well, I'll do my best. That's all I wanted to tell you. You're dismissed. That and to say thanks. It was thanks to you that I reached this conclusion. Anybody else in the hallway? No, I guess I'll go into the faculty office. You can hear Ms. Toriumi's voice from within. Yes, I will go in. Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day intrigued me, too. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled. Unparalleled. Yes, I have been studying more than just making preparations lately. Things like how to communicate the lessons I want to teach. But it does seem odd that I'd start now, though. The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time, always living only in the present. How wonderful. I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on? Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. So I took a closer look at my life. That person, well, was it? Yes, it must have been a person. What? Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once went through a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate. Destiny called fate? Isn't that like saying my headache hurts? Anyway, isn't that a harsh thing to say to a single girl like me? Well, if you'll excuse me. The teachers seem busy. You decided to leave. Ah, Yuki-kun. Is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should visit the nurse. Oh, you dropped something. Ms. Toriumi picked up your cell phone. Hey, you remember a long time ago when I said there was more to come on Maya? It seems Ms. Toriumi noticed the wallpaper on it. This! Now, Makoto, cell phones aren't allowed at school. Huh, that screen. Read downward, I love you. My, what a charming confession of love. Did you make this, Makoto? No, it was made by... Hey! I have absolutely no clue what this kid is talking about. La 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 la, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Never mind that. What's going on? Why would Makoto-kun have the screen cap? Don't tell me he got it online. But the only people who were on the servers were... Huh? No. No way. It can't be. Is this a joke? No, no, no! Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor! Makoto-kun, don't tell me you're Tatsuya! I said all of that to you? No, this is bad, no! Oh. Miss Toriumi is crying. This can't be happening. I quit the school, I'm leaving, I'm never coming back! Oh, I wish I was dead, just kill me now! Hello, Maya-san! Ah! Then you really are! I'm Maya. I'm Maya. I'm Maya, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot. This is so embarrassing. But there was one thing I wanted to say, if we ever met face to face. It was thanks to you that I was able to turn my life around. So, I'm grateful. Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fists. If you don't mind, maybe we could have dinner? Oh, to hell with this! Oh, that's one of the best scenes in the game. I have to hold in how much I like Miss Toriumi the entire game so as not to try and give that away. Oh, that was great. Alright, anyone else in the school I want to talk to? I don't think I can find anybody else. So I think I'm going to go home for today. Oh, I can go around more than this. Let's see, anyone else around? Guess not. Maybe there's more people around town. Let's check out the mall. Nozomi! That's not Nozomi, that's just a guy. Who are you? That's the bartender. Oh, aren't you the guy that used to talk to that monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Hey, don't freak out, just hang on a second. The bartender walked into the club. Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son is a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. That witch. What? Hey, shut up, I'm on the phone! A lot's happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Makoto. Hey, take care, kid, till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. He didn't leave any contact info or anything, but I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe you could become a monk. Those guys all know each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're over 21, of course. See ya! See if Igor and Elizabeth are around. Ah, the door is gone. It has served its purpose. Alright, well. You're Makoto-kun, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit and talk for a while? Alright, why not? Good, I was hoping you'd say that. Here, have a seat. Want some takoyaki? The stand here is really good. Oh, I guess you know that already, right? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? You're right. She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school, and she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. It sounds nice. Nowadays, I come home to an empty house. The rooms seem so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of our own problems. I feel terrible about it all. Anyway, as for you... Oh yeah, I forgot about this part, you little punk. Seems Maiko really took a shine to you. She wrote all about you. I can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm gonna marry him someday. What's up with that, you punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch Maiko with a 10-foot pole. I'd never let you marry her. Don't forget it. Well, that was weird. Maiko's dad ran off. But wait, is this... no, that's not the person that I was talking to. I thought it was Tanaka, not Takaya. I don't want to talk to Takaya.
Oh, hello, Makoto-chan. How have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Come on, dear. There's no way he could have grown that much in so short a time. What must have happened is that we shrank, right, Makoto-chan?
Ah, good point, good point. You've got me there. Oh, by the way, Makoto-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekko-kan.
Speaking of which, the school's decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus, so our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know the tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy.
Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile!
Bah! Don't yell, dear. Your dentures will fall out. Anyhow, we'll support the Gekko-kan High students as best we can. You look very mature now, Makoto-chan. You must have been working so hard. Hey, come visit us anytime. Who are you people? The restaurant employees are being interviewed.
I heard that the key to Hagakure's success is its secret menu. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, it's a little embarrassing, but one day this student saw what I was preparing and said he wanted to try some. I didn't want to give it to him, so he insisted, so I made him a bowl. He tasted it and said, "Oh, put some fish flakes in it." So I did, and you know what? It was so good I decided to put it on the menu. Though it wasn't my idea, so I kept it as a secret menu item only. I didn't really appreciate his attitude, but I learned a lot from that kid. He's getting more and more popular in the strip mall. He's pretty much an idol here. Idol? Oh yeah, Nozomi's the one who made the coffee shop famous. Oh wait, this is the barista. His appearance and mannerisms may be eccentric, but he has an encyclopedic knowledge of food, or encyclopedic knowledge of food, and a discerning palate. No one even comes close. All of our patrons know him. All of them, eh? How do you feel about his announced plans to leave here and tour the world of food? I was devastated, of course, but I wish him well in whatever he wants to do. I heard he's working on a book. I can't wait to read it. Even though he's far away by now, I feel like he's right next to me. I hope his journey goes well for him. The interview continues. I'm just gonna check up here and see if any of my social links are hanging around. Anybody here? Oh, hello there. Oh, you must be... by any chance is your name Makoto-kun? Yes. I see, so you're Makoto-kun. Oh, excuse me, I'm Mrs. Kamiki, Akanari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? Okay. That's wonderful. Please, sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son's, Akanari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him? The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning, and I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life that you've given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile. Hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I give thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now, I'm so lonely and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much that I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places, everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again on the other side. If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me. When my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first, when he was done. I asked, why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. He did finish it. What? So was he able to give you the notebook? You explained how you received the notebook from Akanari, and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There's one piece of advice I'd like to give you as an old lady to a young man. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akanari or me or you, it happens to everyone. So, before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. And the only place left to go is the dorm. The TV is left on. The news is on.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corp of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditures has caused a media stir lately. We now join our field reporter live from the scene. I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air can't be denied. Thank you, and we'll be looking forward to updates as soon as anything happens. Back to the studio. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that tax evasion is the cause. Oh, there's no question about that. I remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. He tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks. I bet he slit his mama's throat for a 5-yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. He's lower than the scum of an earthworm's belly. All that money and no charity's ever seen a dime. Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged! He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's going to... sing? I'm dancing, you can't see me. Granter of your desires! Hi, everyone. Amazing Commodities is here for you. Year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers' ecstatic screams cause noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds, and we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh! He's gone. What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, it's as good as free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there, as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads,
Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I'm not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so I'll buy my products guilt-free. Amazing Commodities here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye.
Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Has this Tanaka no shame? Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man's emotions. As self-appointed representative of Joe Q Public, I have something to say, and I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Thank you very much as we wrap up our special report. With no new clues to how the funds have been used, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market, where Amazing Commodities stocks are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelations just now. The report continues. Let no one say that Tanaka doesn't know how to be a glorious crazy man.
Everyone's gone enjoying the peaceful evening. Even though you've just returned from school, you're feeling very tired. You should go to sleep early tonight.
News up next. Another look at the mysterious apathy syndrome. As of last month, all patients have recovered, and there have been no further recorded cases. Cool. We fixed it! Ha ha!
Make sure I saved the game before I get up here, because that would suck to get this far and then have like a power outage or something happen. You feel very tired. You should rest for today. Class has ended for today. See if anyone else is around that wasn't around yesterday. Guess there's nothing for it but to go back to the dorm. I'm pretty sure I talked to everybody on that first day. You're feeling tired. You can't keep your eyes open. You should rest. Tomorrow is senior graduation day. Almost finished cleaning up the graffiti, and the posters are almost all torn down. The whereabouts of the cult at this time is... we're not going to finish that sentence either. You feel very tired. You should rest for today.
It's me, Aegis. May I please come in?
Open the door.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
Hey, no problem.
I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten. But I remember that day we...
You're right.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did at the last battle.
That won't happen.
Graduation's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. Such nice weather outside. Do you remember? The promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others? We can enjoy the view of this peaceful city. The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the senior
girl that
class
took
to know
Natsuki's
that you've
voice.
truly earned our respect. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kurijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. Must be tough thinking about her father.
I remember. Yes. With my father's death, I lost my purpose in life.
Hang on. Wasn't I supposed to?
Akihiko-senpai. What's up?
But now, I have something to live for. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, carrying out my father's will. I am resolved, and without reservation.
promise.
I owe it all to my invaluable friends. And we have promised to never lose hope, no matter what tomorrow may bring.
Mitsuru, leap!
Senpai, we made a promise. Let's find him. And I guess too.
Yes, I can hardly wait. Everyone, let's go!
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring. But this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away, accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength. I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay. My life will be worth living if it's for this reason. Thank you.
Don't cry.
You're right. What am I doing? I understand now. So I should be happy.
Hey!
You hear voices calling out to you.
Everyone! I realize now that I have friends as well. You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes, all you need is something simple, like someone to take care of. I'll keep on living no matter what, so that I can protect you.
The gentle spring sunlight warms your body. You feel a little sleepy.
Thank you for everything. You must be tired. Please, get some rest. I'll stay right here with you.
The sound of footsteps and familiar voices are getting closer.
Soon, all your friends will be here by your side.
You're getting sleepier. Your eyes feel heavy. Close your eyes.
Don't worry. I will always be by your side, protecting you.
That's Persona 3. You guys, I love this game. And if I'm honest, I'm a little bit emotional right now, honestly. It's ridiculous, but replaying this game has been awesome. I'm really glad to have been able to share it with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. You know, for all I complained about boss fights and, you know, yelled and groaned and whined, but I love this game. I love the characters, the story, I love the symbolism and the themes, and honestly, if you thought this was a cool Let's Play, or you even vaguely enjoyed it, play this game. Somehow play this game. It's worth it. There's so much more to dig into it than I can possibly give you in a Let's Play on YouTube. Especially one that edits so much as I edit, just so that I don't have to, you know, make a 350,000 hour Let's Play. You know, I usually do like a mini review of these games while I'm talking over the credits, because, you know, up until now we were talking about games that I haven't played. But I've played this one before, and I mean, yes, there are parts that I dislike. The grinding, the just artificiality of Tartarus is kind of a, you know, a bummer compared to everything else. Turn it down a little bit. I don't want to turn it down too much because I love the, like, this credit song is awesome, and it's a shame that I'm talking over it. But, you know, Tartarus, maybe not the best decision to have your one and only dungeon of the game be as repetitive as Tartarus and sort of really transparently just a place you can go and grind forever. I'm glad I did New Game Plus, because the grinding in Tartarus honestly would have made this take a lot longer, and this has already taken long enough to get finished and put out there. By the time, you know, it's all finished, it'll have been almost a year since I started the entire project. Just to get through, you know, through Persona 3. We're not quite done with Persona 3, like, you know, FES. We're done with the journey. We're done with the main game of Persona 3. But we'll be coming back for the answer. And if you thought if you thought I was getting off too easy by playing Persona 3 on New Game Plus with that overly leveled character and, you know, all of that, then you're gonna like watching me suffer, because the answer has no New Game Plus. It's locked on hard difficulty. It is notoriously hellish, but I said I was gonna do everything. So we're gonna do the answer. And if you're confused by the ending, or if you're like, oh, it was ambiguous and I don't like it, the answer will answer your questions. Yeah, that is pretty much its entire purpose, is to answer your questions, put you through hell for asking them, and ultimately give you a little bit of closure. And we'll get into it more when we get started on it. I have a lot of editing to do before I can do that, because my hard drive is going to be full of recording of this. But yeah, I mean, part of why I love this game is maybe just when I played it first, my experiences going through it. I think, honestly, it has a lot to say about death, about grief, loss, mourning, about finding a reason to live, and about just, you know, being comfortable confronting difficult issues and having friends that you actually rely on and opening up to people. And, you know, I think that's something that a lot of people, certainly in America, and I know this game was written and meant mostly for Japanese people, but I think that it kind of applies across national borders. You know, it's cross-applicable. It's like midnight right now, so I'm rambling and I apologize, but it took forever to get through that boss fight. But yeah, I love this game. I recommend it highly. I might just, you know, if I run out of things to say, I'll just add it to the end of the credits. Because this has way longer credits than any of the games we've played previously. But like I said before, maybe I'll put my thoughts into another video when I get to the end of this and sort of go game by game. I don't know. But I really appreciate how this game is paced. Like, sometimes it feels like just a really, really, really long game, but I think it works for it. The fact that you spend a year with the characters gives them time not only to develop the plot over time and not rush it, because you can't rush this plot. Like, if you introduce this story quickly, it doesn't work. Like, they made 4 feature-length movies out of this game, which are awesome. If you like this, check the movies out. They're only in Japanese, so you have to watch them subtitled, and, you know, I don't mind that. I'm not a huge... Honestly, I don't watch a lot of anime, or play a lot of JRPGs. This is sort of my toe in that pond. I've gotten into it more in recent years. But anyway, 4 movies, they're very good. They're a little hard to track down, because they are Japan only. They imported it, but it's not, like, easy to find. I don't know. Track it down if you can. They flesh Makoto out as a character pretty well, too. You know, in the game, he's pretty much a blank slate for whatever you want. Although, somebody does say the most common choice, I think somebody on the internet was like, the most common choice for his dialogue is whatever. And they kind of took that and ran with it for the anime. He starts off very apathetic and grows into his own character. But the credits are ending, so I'm going to wrap it up there and just say thank you. Really, honestly, thank you. I'm going to shut up for a second. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much for going through this with me. If you're still here, I really appreciate you watching all of this. I know it's a lot. If you've been with me since the beginning of Persona 1, you're a rock star, and you should let me know that, because it would make my day to find out that someone actually watched all of these. I'll be coming back for the answer, and then we'll be moving on. I still fully intend to do all these games. It will take forever, but I'm going to do them. I care about them that much. They're important. To me, at least. I may be the only one that thinks that. I know I have friends who, well, especially one friend in particular, who gets, like, legit triggered off of one of the pieces of music from Persona 4, because he'd always come over right as I was finishing a scene in Persona 4, and it would just play. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go to sleep now. In fact, I'm probably gonna take a shower first and then go to sleep, but thank you. Thanks for watching. And I will see you for the answer shortly here. Adios.